Alright, so let's do a quick update and show you this fancy web channel guide I've been working on. It's only partially done, so keep that in mind. I know, right? It is pretty cool, right? So remember the old channel list, right? It was kind of like 1980s-ish. You click on a channel, you get to see what's up. I don't know, you could say it was inefficient. Like, there's a reason that the guide, the TV guide and the channel guide and all that evolved to what it is, right? So this is the channel guide that we now have. And it kind of looks like TV guide action, if I think back to it. But so you get the channel, what's going to play in 15-minute increments, laid out with the table cells, you know, to match. So Deadwood, an hour show takes up an hour. Eastbound and Down was like a half-hour show, so half-hour. Ballers, half-hour. So you get the idea. Pretty straightforward. So let's go ahead and we're going to start play checking, so that way we get the, when stuff stops, it'll auto start treatment and all that, blah, blah, blah. Anyone who's watched the videos will know what I'm talking about. So with play checking on, let's go ahead and tune to a channel like CBS. So you click CBS, it turns yellow, so you know that something's happening in the background, so you don't think, oh, well, it's not doing anything. No, it's doing something. And when it's done, it'll turn green to let you know that it tuned to that channel. So now we're watching Scorpion. And if you want to know what you're watching, you click this little box here for Scorpion, and you get, boom, Scorpion Season 1, Episode 1 pilot, the description, how much time's left. I know, right? Fred, these kick ass. You get a little poster. I used to show the poster for the like thumbnail image, whatever, that it showed in Plex, but I'm like, that picture kind of sucks. So I decided to show the what they call the parent thumb, which is like the season poster for TV shows. So the cool thing is this will work anywhere in the guide. You can click on the box. You will get the episode, boom, 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 and that is relative to your play location in that show, right? So like I haven't watched Scorpion yet technically on this TBN-Plex, so it thinks I'm on the first episode. So let's look at one like, well, I mean, there's a lot of them in here like that, but I don't like looking at some of those shows. Okay, so we'll go with, I don't know, here's a decent example, I guess. On TNT, we have Raising the Bar, right? Another show that had, what's his face from Saved by the Bell in it, right, before Franklin and Bash. So if I watch that channel and it gets to that episode, that's the episode of Raising the Bar that it's going to play. Well, if I click on this one, the guide is smart enough to know that, hey, you would have watched an episode of Raising the Bar before this, so it knows that you're at episode 2, right? So you can go boom, and you can see that. And then by the time you get down here, it knows that you're like 4 episodes in, and so it's going to show you the details relative to the 4th episode, right? I mean, that's just sort of obvious, but that it works, I think, is actually kind of cool. Right, so then the next thing is what's this advanced channel idea about? Okay, so as you watch, one of the differences between TBN-Plex, the original, and some of the other options out there is they will advance all your channels, if I'm understanding them correctly, like constantly. So that whether you're watching them or not, like, you know, these shows go by. And I never liked that idea. I like the idea that when I'm watching TV, the channel progresses, and when I stop, it's like time stops and everything stops right then, and then I can just pick up anything I want from where I left off. So that's exactly what happens here. The only channel or channels that will advance are the channels that you're actively watching, and everything else is basically frozen in time. So let's say you come to this guide and you're like, God, I really want to watch ABC, but I want to start from Family Matters instead of Night Stalker on this channel, and I like what's on after it. So you can hit Advanced Channel. And what that will do is that will advance your channel progress so that now you're at Family Matters, and then the rest of your channel is just left after it was after that. And so you can see on the guide there is 10 hours of content showing. And as you watch 10 hour anything, as one thing drops off, the next item will pop into its place. And so technically there's actually more than 10 hours of time shown. So some of these will actually be like ... where like say From Dusk Till Dawn here, that shows that it's only going to run for 15 minutes, but really that's going to run for basically another 15 minutes into the next hour that's not shown on the guide, right? So you got that going for you. So anyway, I guess that video is probably a little longish for already what we're showing, but that's the way that it works. So if you want to tune to a channel, you click on the channel. I'm still working on speeding up this tune to channel bit. I mean, the guide used to be a whole heck of a lot slower. But so I've been slowly speeding up various parts to make this a lot more practical. There we go. Okay, yeah. See, CBS, see, it was green, boom, and then it switched. Good times. Wow, we're probably totally getting taken down because I showed video half of this. But whatever. Let's cross our fingers. Thanks for watching, and as always, have a good day.